What's going on, guys? So we have another Nick gift farm. I'm going to show you a couple locations. So first off, go to Bone Pallets and we go right out here. It's a very short one. There's only like a few foes. And we're going after the Ruby Djinn Essences, but you also get Sapphire Djinn Essences, and you also have a chance of getting the Diamond Djinn Essence whenever you do this run. So this run right here, it looks like it's mostly just Sapphires and like a couple Rubies. So I'm going to show you some other farms to do after this one, which I actually think is better. And also, it's a pretty good way to actually get glittering dust since the price has actually gone up recently. You just have to salvage like the garments they drop. So that's the run, and also that's where the Nick location will be. And the other farm is right over here at, you go to Dasso Vestibule, and we'll go into the Hidden City. So you just like go right in there. And also, this is how you go to Honor Hill, and you can just go a direction like that, and there's like a Resurrection Shrine, and then there's like this wall that'll just kind of like break down this rock, and you go right in there, and that's how you get into the mission area, which will allow you to, and then you basically talk to this person right here, and it'll get you into the city. So we'll just go in there and just kind of like kill them like in this little section. So I'm just using Spirit Spammer, and I'm going to actually like I'm going to link a build that's different from the one I'm using right here, because I actually ended up using a different build later on that I thought was actually better. So you can kill those like pretty easily. And after you do the mission, you can come over here to the Mihanu Township, talk to this guy right here, and get this quest right here. And basically what it'll do is it'll give you like a lot more Ruby Djinns and a lot more like pretty much everything. And we basically just go right back here in the Hidden City like last time. And that guy will pop up and you talk to him, gifted the Djinn. And then we just kill everything like normal inside of here. And also from where you get and also you might die, but it's not a big deal because the Resurrection Shrine is right there. And like with this build right here, from where it's different, you just get the Armor of Unfilling, which helps out like quite a bit. And you can even do this farm with other people if you wanted to, which is something that I actually did like later on. And then you can also solo the entire thing like what I'm doing here. And I just got a Sapphire right there. So I would suggest keeping all the Sapphires, all the Diamonds, and all the Ruby Essences. And also if you get stuff from like the Roaring Ethers, like the Roaring Ether Claws, keep those also. And then you basically just go down here and you basically have all these other foes. So how I pretty much beat them is I just like run up to them. I basically cast the spirits, go up to them, lure them in, put the hex on them, and I just keep running back and just keep like healing my spirits, making new spirits whenever I need them, and just keep running back like you see in the video. And it's actually like not a bad farm. Like it works out quite well. And sometimes you have to watch out because they can kill your like spirits pretty quickly. But you know, for the most part, I did pretty well. And also the Roaring Ethers, like they'll keep resurrecting each other. I just got a green staff right there, or a scythe. And there we go, going to just fight all these guys right here. And I actually got like all of my Ruby Djinn Essences because I actually did this run like a few times and I ended up getting like over 10 Ruby Djinn Essences. And full disclosure, like this is actually a pretty hard Nick week item to get. Like it just takes so long to do, and it's like the drop rate is like horrible. Like and this entire run I'm showing you is going to take literally like an hour. You can actually cut it back a little bit if you wanted to and not do some of the extra stuff. But yeah, like it takes quite a while, and the drop rate, like I said, is pretty bad. But at the same time, you also get like a lot of other items. And also this is how you get some geodes. You like run right up here, and then there's like this boss that you can kill right up here. And the geodes is basically like another Nick item. And then there's also Hecate's over there. And then there's also a chance for you to get like the Behemoth Claws and the Behemoth Hide, which is also another Nick item. So there's like quite a bit of Nick items that you can actually get in here. Some of them are like hard to get, like the Ruby and the Diamond and the Sapphires. The Sapphires actually dropped quite a bit for me. Like that's actually a realistic farm. You know, of course the Rubies take forever. So I actually did this farm like quite a few times in order to get all my Ruby Djinn Essences. So it's something to where it's like, I would recommend this farm because I actually kind of enjoyed doing it. And I got a bunch of other items, got a bunch of glittering dust and everything. You know, I thought it was pretty fun. If you die, you're usually near a Resurrection Shrine, so it's not too big of a deal. So, I mean, I personally liked it. I actually thought it was kind of enjoyable, but it's like, if you're going to just like grind through it, it's probably not worth it because it just takes forever. And this is usually one of those Nick weeks that people just entirely skip because it's so hard to get the item. Like, I literally farmed this like so many times in order to get my Ruby Djinn Essences. And like, you'll only see me ever have 10 essences because I gave like 3 of them away, I believe, to some other people who I was actually like farming this with. But yeah, I mean, the entire run takes like about an hour. Just got a diamond essence. It seems to drop at about the same rate as the ruby essence. So, I mean, personally for me, I think that it was like worth it. I thought I got like pretty decent loot. Like, I even had fun doing it. So, like, it all depends on like what your preferences are. And you get like a lot of materials if you basically salvage everything like what I do. And literally, an entire run will get you like, you know, easily a stack of glittering dust. And here's where you get the behemoth hides if you do this area right here. Like, I'm basically just doing the quest. Like, it's some extra stuff that you don't really need to do. But after you do the entire quest, it'll spawn like a lot more like sapphires and like Ruby Djinns and everything like that. Which I'm actually not entirely sure what the drop rate is on them. So that's like the only thing I'm kind of like worried about with them. Because I don't think any of them ever really drop any sapphires or essences like whenever I went through them. But you get like all these guys spawn after you do the quest, and you basically put like the water and fire in there, and then all of them spawn. And there's like a lot more of them because like they kind of like run away and you can kind of chase them down like what I'm doing, and then you can kill them. And whenever I did this with other people, there was a lot more like the djinns that basically spawn. Like it was like a couple like really big massive groups, like really big groups. It just didn't do it whenever I did it solo. So I guess that's something to where it depends how many people are in the party. So you see I got like 8 right there, quite a bit of diamond djinns, and sapphires are pretty easy to drop. Geodes, Rowing Ether Claws, actually, I only got 4 of them after doing like so many runs of this. So those were like my hardest to get items for me. And I'm going to go ahead and show you like the run in order to get there. It's pretty much just like the first farm, and I basically have everything I need. And you only need 5 Ruby Djinn Essences. Yeah, so you only need 5. I got 10 because I wanted to have the other 5. So you basically just go back to the Bone Palace, run right out here. You can start at the Ruins of Mora if you want to and run there also. But I think Bone Palace is a little bit quicker. So you just like run right through here. The run isn't really hard at all. Like as you can tell, I don't even really have like that great of a running build. And I'm kind of just like running through it real quick. And you can easily go through it with heroes if you wanted to. And this is like a decent place to farm them also. But the thing about it is that like you go in here, you kill them real quick, and you don't get any drops. I don't really like that. Whereas with the other farm I was showing you, it's like, it basically takes a lot more time in order to actually farm everything. So I think that farm's a lot better. Because you basically just run around and use up all that time instead of just having to go in and out and barely get any drops. And there we go. So we got our Nick gifts and everything. And yeah, I mean, I would recommend the run, but at the same time, if it's something that you really don't enjoy, I would not recommend it because it's going to literally take a few hours in order to get all of the Ruby Djinn Essences, and not too many people are selling them. And that's it for the video. Dungeon is signing out.